Hey guys, it is Brooke with the Junk Parlor, and I am getting ready to hop in the truck and drive to my mom's house. And we are gonna make cinnamon rolls. So my mom is famous for her cinnamon rolls, and she actually makes 3 different kinds. My personal favorite is the sticky. I've always called them sticky, whatever you call them. And that's what we're gonna make today. But she also does basically the same dough with white frosting. And then she does these circle ones. They basically look like a sunflower with some frosting in the middle. And they're molasses rolls. And those are that's another recipe that my mom is very famous for. So normally she says, hey, I'm gonna make cinnamon rolls, who wants what? And what happens is she ends up having to make all 3 flavors or variations because everybody has a different favorite. They are all so good. And just a funny story before I hop in the car about the darn molasses one that's in a circle. When my husband and I first got together many years ago, and he came to a holiday event, basically we go through the line, you know, like a buffet. Somebody, maybe my mom or my dad, was like, hey, who took all the frosting or whatever, the filling, the centerpiece of the cinnamon rolls? My husband was like, I did. And we're like, what? So there's like a section in the middle that's basically filling frosting. There's not really any bread right there. And my husband went through the line and probably was one of the first people, and he just took and scooped all of that out. Let's just say that he heard it a lot from my family, that you only get a little bitty section when you break off a cinnamon roll, and you don't just take that. So that's always been a funny joke in our family. But I'm gonna take you along as my mom and I make these cinnamon rolls, and she actually uses a bread machine that we gifted her, my sister and I, back when I was in high school, and she has had it and used it ever since. So I think that is something special to point out as well. So let's make cinnamon rolls. Okay, Mom, you wanna come say hi? I don't have the camera high enough, probably. All right, this is my mom, Susan, and she is going to walk us through making cinnamon rolls, and we are going to use the bread machine, and then it has to go for 2 hours. And then we are both going to run and do errands, and then we'll come back and finish. What do we need to do, Mom? So do you mix right in this thing, or you need a bowl?
Nope, you mix it right in there. So there's 1 cup, and I'm going to put 2/3 in there.
And where'd you get this recipe?
It came with the bread machine.
Oh. I'm sure you've heard Matt tell his story that when they would run out of their gallon of milk for the week, then Jeannie made him use powdered milk.
It's okay for cooking it. I don't think
Don't want it on cereal.
No, you don't want it on cereal. Yeah. 2 tablespoons.
Softened?
No. 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then 2 teaspoons of salt. And you just put it in the order it comes.
How much flour?
Okay, 4
and a third cup. Hey, Dad. Making cinnamon rolls. Half teaspoons of yeast.
And I usually go ahead and put in 2 teaspoons.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's it.
And this is the bread machine that you got me. You and Aaron got me when you were in high school.
Which is crazy, it still works.
It still works. So we just put it to the bread type of dough.
Which is what?
Dough pasta.
Okay.
And then you just press start.
And then you wait 2 hours and come back.
Yep.
Okay.
And the dough will all be ready. It's ready. Feels nice and soft and yummy. Now we're going to put a little butter on it. I think I'm going to use white sugar. But this one is enough. Okay, now we're going to roll it up. This is where Martha Stewart had it in a nice rectangle.
But you kind of feel like, look like you're pulling it longer as you do it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Why is that?
To press that in there so it will stay together. If you don't squeeze it, then it won't.
It opens.
It opens up. It has a tendency to open up anyway. Now I'm going to let it sit there a minute. Then you add 1 cup of brown sugar. And then 2 tablespoons of Karo syrup.
Good.
And then 2 tablespoons of water. Stir it up. This is the part you like.
This is the part I like.
Dental floss is the way I do it. Some people can use a knife, but I'm not very good at it. And these on the end are kind of
Weird shaped.
weird shapes, so I just put them in the corners.
You definitely have grandma's hands.
Yes, I do. And these should be about an inch, but I don't know.
So you start in the corners?
Yeah. There's no rhyme or reason. And I might have to spread them out a little bit more. I might not have enough to make 2 complete 4 rows.
Right.
Because I am getting a little thicker there. Because this is a lot bigger than this one.
Yeah. So do you try and do fatter ones on the outside then when that happens, or you don't even think about
I
it?
don't even think about it.
Then do they rise again, or you just put them in the oven like this?
Nope, you let them rise. And it takes about 30 minutes to 40 minutes, depending how warm your kitchen is,
Okay.
for them to...
Do you cover them or leave them?
You're probably supposed to cover them,
But
but
you
I just
don't.
leave them.
Okay.
And they work just fine.
Hey, I also wanted to show off my Christmas gift to myself. So I put together some gift guides, and this is one of the sweatshirts that I picked because 1, if you know me, I love the color green. 2, I am always cold. So I thought this was the perfect sweatshirt for me. It is one, I have put it through the wash. This is the first time I've worn it. It is one that's a very like straight up and down. So if you're gonna be curvy, it's probably, it is very long. You're probably gonna have it folded over a little bit. So I'm excited to wear it. It's super comfortable so far. I also love it that it's not like choking me, because that has been something that has really irritated me as I've gotten to be an old woman with my hoodies. So I'm gonna link this sweatshirt in the description below if you are always cold too.
It probably needs just a wee bit more.
Sorry. Then you just immediately plop them.
Yep.
No pressure. So delicious. Looks good. I think it turned out well. What do you
Yep.
think?
I think it looked really good.
I hope you enjoyed making cinnamon rolls with me. I just wish you could smell them and taste them. So I will put the recipe down in the description, and please let me know if you try them and what you think, because they are hands down the best cinnamon rolls that I've ever had.